So we have a confirmation card right here, and it says yes, just say yes. Not quite certain, not quite certain as to what exactly the confirmation is about. Could be whatever question you had in mind. If you had a question in mind, then this is the confirmation to it that says yes. Okay, so we're just gonna move it right on along into this beautiful reading that I have laid out for you, and I kind of left it open so spirit can basically come through and point out whatever spirit wants to point out. Okay, without having any restrictions or anything, you know what I'm saying? So let's dive on into this reading. Okay, now, with this first card right here, I do see double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, I can already pick up this is somebody who's a very spiritual person. Could be a person that have gifts. You could possess gifts right now that you may not even be aware of. Like you could be highly intuitive, empath. You could read auras. You could read tarots, oracles. You could be a healer. I don't know what your gifts are. I will have to look further into it and see what your gifts are, but you definitely have some types of gifts that you can use to uplift humanity, because that is overall our mission, to help heal one another and to just basically help each other. So you have these gifts. I'll tell you another way you can access these gifts: through meditation. And I'm picking up somebody has a lot of energy coming up through their soul star chakra, which is the eighth chakra. Okay, so that's just I think right above the crown, or yeah. But anyways, we have no. I do have to say this: you don't want to have gifts and then not be using them. So I would suggest working with the archangels, or maybe, what I'm saying, just asking a particular archangel to help you discover these hidden gifts that are inside of you. Help bring these gifts to light. You know what I'm saying? So you can utilize these gifts, because these gifts is going to bring you a lot of income in. That's what I'm picking up on, like your talents. And you could be an artist. You could draw pictures, okay? But whatever it is, you have this special gift, and your gift can uplift humanity. That's why I'm still stuck on this. Like, I really have to get that through whoever's out there I'm talking to. I really got to paint that picture for you. So, I can encourage you to utilize your gifts. Don't be afraid to. You know what I'm saying? Access your Akashic record to discover your strengths, your weaknesses, what's holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do that. Okay, so we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. Okay, so listen, if a lot of things have been happening to you throughout life, check this out. Those life experiences you've gone through can help you to teach others to not go through that same thing. It can help heal other people. Okay, you've been through a lot. You have a lot of wisdom. Okay, so you could be a master teacher, you could be a motivational speaker, whatever it is that you are. Spirit is saying utilize this. Talk to people, because you are a very inspiring person. Like, you the type of person people look up to. You the type of person, when you talk, people do listen. So you have a lot of advice to give to other people. And Spirit is saying to trust your path, whatever path you're going right now, or whatever it is you're wanting to do. Listen, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path, because all of us have our own separate path. We all have our own way. Okay, and when we find that way, we need to actually walk down that path and trust in it and believe in it. Because once you access your Akashic record, or if you have access, your access is granted to your Akashic record, and you find out what your path is, okay, you have to walk in that path, or spirit will hold you accountable. Okay, because this is an opportunity for you to transform, and for you to not only the only way we can help others is when we help ourselves. We have to help and heal ourselves first before we can help others. So spirit is saying, whatever it is you want to do, I will support you. The universe is saying, whatever it is you want to do, I will support you. But do you know what it is that you were called here to do? Because we all have a mission. And if we're not walking in our correct soul's alignments, we're just creating more and more obstacles to get to fall on our path, to throw us off that path, because that's why that's why it happens that way. That's why obstacles come and get in the way because of us when we're on the wrong path, because that's not the path that we're supposed to be on. That's somebody else's path. That's not what spirit want us to be doing. We have to do what it is spirit wants us to do. If not, we make it harder for us. Now, spirit is also saying, don't dim to fit in. You were made to shine. You were made to stand out. So you ain't got to dim your light to fit in. Why? And if you have to dim your light to fit in that circle, then you don't need to be in that circle. You need to exit that circle and come on and just find you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to dim your light to fit in. You were born to stand out. Continue to shine. Continue to do what makes you happy. You're not living for nobody else. You're living for yourself. And so you do just that. And don't let nobody else tell you differently. We do have some cards over here. Express your creativity. We have the miracle of nature and change and transition. So briefly to go over this, express your creativity. Like I said earlier, whatever it is you were called here to do, whatever gifts you're sitting on, express that. Also, another way we can express our creativity, if we have a blocked sacral chakra, that helps us to be creative, unique, coming up with different kinds of ideas. You know what I'm saying? That normally sets the tone. Our sacral chakra. So if you want to meditate, get you a piece of carnelian, put that on your sacral chakra. You can meditate for about 20 minutes a day, and that will help to open up your sacral chakra. Another way to express your creativity is what? Vocally, right? Okay, so I would suggest you work with your throat chakra. Get you a piece of any purple. I think it's purple or blue. No, blue. Get you a piece of blue onyx. You can get it's another piece of crystal that I normally put on my throat chakra. Is it labradorite? I'll think of the name and I'll come back on here and give it to you guys. But it's a crystal that it's different crystals you can put on your throat chakra, and that will help to unblock your throat chakra to help you open up to speak fluently, to speak, you know what I'm saying? Just let it all flow out. Just express yourself, okay? Because a lot of the reason we find it hard to express ourselves, a lot of the time our chakras are blocked, and we just need to open those chakra portals up, and that works. Now, with the miracle of nature right here, maybe you live in one of those states where it's brutally cold. And that's not even funny, but I'm just saying, because, I know I live in one of these states where it's, cold. I'm waiting for the springtime to hit right now so I can go back into nature and just sit outside, because this is when I regroup. When I go outside and I can sit out under a tree and really meditate, I get so much energy, and I feel so energized. It's like I'm recharging myself. So Spirit is saying maybe you need to just get in touch with nature a little bit more, because everything is organic outside. You're breathing in fresh air. You're sitting on the beautiful green grass on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. So go outside, meditate, get you some fresh air, get in touch with nature, and most importantly, work with Archangel Azrael for your change and transition. He will help you smoothly change and transition. Archangel Azrael, okay? He will help you to safely make it through any change that you're uh, dealing with or you find yourself going through. Now, these cards down here are also very important, okay? They all look simple, but they all have a very intense, strong meaning, okay? Now, Spirit laid lust out. I'm not for sure what lust is about, so I'm going to sit those into the side and ask for more for clarification for lust. But we have confidence right here, High Priestess of Water. Now, confidence is, this card has a deep meaning to it. I'm just go ahead and explain it to you. It's not like your the common word confidence. It's not like it's speaking on you to have confidence. It's speaking on you because you were called to do something. You were called here to complete a mission. You were called here to double missions, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, that's what you were called here to do. Spirit is saying, whatever you have inside of you, your creativity, whatever makes you unique, you've been training for this for a lifetime. So you know what it is that you were sent here to do. You just have to meditate and look deep inside of you to pull that from out of you. You know what I'm saying? To bring that to surface. But you have everything you need to live it. You have everything you need to be this wonderful person that's helping others, that's helping others people to heal, that's giving this bomb advice. Listen, you have hidden talents, and you have to discover your hidden talents, and you have to go ahead and start going down that path, because that's your path. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So we have High Priestess of Water. And sometimes when we've had a lot of past lives, what a tutor was telling me, this person was a guider. She was telling me, once a person has so many past lives, sometimes our soul pick up on doing things, and we can come here and we can just create things that we want to do, because we can be so good at doing several things. Just because I'm a master teacher don't mean that I can't read oracle cards or I can't read tarot cards. Your soul can pick up on certain things and know how to do it real well, and sometimes your soul can just do it. You know what I'm saying? Your soul can just learn how to do things. You feel me? Like you can train your soul to do whatever it is that you find joy in doing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. With High Priestess of Water, it's not what I thought it was. And I was thinking this is like basically telling you to get connected to the water. No. This card is right here. This is the meaning behind the High Priestess of Water card. Water is very changeable. Okay, water is very changeable. It can change from ice to snow to snowflakes to, you know what I'm saying, whatever it wants to change to. It can change from steam, to whatever it wants to take the form of. So with that being said, since water is changeable, so is life. Life is changeable too. So we never want to get too comfortable with doing things or getting comfortable with how certain things are. We got to be able to adapt and go with the flow. So if this change, we got to be able to change right along with it. We got to be able to adapt to that change. We got to be able to not get too comfortable with things and learn how to let go of things that's not beneficial to us and for our soul's growth. If it's not beneficial to you and for you, then it's hindering you. And you don't want nothing to hinder you and hold you back, because you're trying to go forward, not go backwards. So that's the meaning of the High Priestess of Water. Okay. Now, last but not least, we have relationships, and below it says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And that speaks volumes. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Listen, if they ain't serving your highest good, if they ain't helping you to rise up and they ain't helping you to be the best that you can be, they need to get the exit ticket. They need to get the exit door. They need to get escorted right on up out of your life. Get them from up out of your life, because they taking up time. And that's time that you could have for your own self. Don't let nobody come into your life and subtract. If they can't add on to it, they don't need to be a part of it. That's all Spirit is saying. You need to be in relationships that's helping you rise and elevate. Not nothing that's demolishing you and tearing you down. And, uh, anything that's toxic and, putting a damper on your health and stuff like that. Spirit is saying you don't need that. I love you all. Stay true. Happy healing. Till next time. Bye bye.